Hey y'all, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by yours truly. I'm here. Coco Jones released her brand new project, her debut album called Why Not More. Finally, it just released on April 25th, Friday, 2025. And of course, and I'm like, well, why not? Why shouldn't I review this album? Because I love Coco Jones. I'm a fan of hers, co-captain. So I'll talk about and discuss my favorite thoughts, my favorite tracks on this brand new album, and how I feel about the overall project. And I feel that this is pretty much Coco Jones' moment, and I have been playing this album nonstop. And with that being said, guys, let's get popping as always, shall we? So there are 14 tracks. So number one is Keep It Quiet. Number two is Taste. Number three, On Sight. Number four, AEOMG. Number five, Thank For You. Number six, Here We Go. Parentheses. Number seven, Other Side of Love. Number eight, Why Not More, featuring YG Marley. Number nine, Hit You Where It Hurts. Number 10, Most Beautiful Design, featuring London on the track and Future. Number 11, You. Number 12, Nobody Exists. Number 13, By Myself. Number 14, Forever Don't Hit Like Before. My standout tracks that I love from this debut album are Taste, On Sight, AEOMG, Here We Go, parentheses, Other Side of Love, Why Not More, featuring YG Marley, You, and By Myself. Huh. Let me say this. Coco Jones just really snatched Slade left and right, up and down. I literally have played this album 3 times in a row. And I feel that Coco Jones is not just like her moment, but this is what Coco Jones as an R&B pop artist. But I'll get nosedive in Coco Jones as an R&B in her R&B lane. I feel like as I was listening to Why Not More, it was more of a introduction to Coco Jones as a singer, as a songwriter, as a musician. She's definitely captivating. What really brings her music, really good music, is like her singing. Her vocals as a singer, she's pretty much like a powerhouse singer, but her range is very smooth, it's silky, it's mesmerizing. She has a beautiful voice that is distinctive. And with her being talented and finding her voice, and even especially as a singer, she definitely brings a lot of that. I would say real R&B essence, but with a mixture of rhythm and blues. And we hear hip hop elements on this album. There are hip hop elements on this album. I feel like she definitely really took the time of creating a solid body of work where it's like she is versatile. She shows her range. I noticed that even on tracks such as I would say, okay, Taste. Taste, that song itself is one of those records that, like, in her pop element of pop R&B, the way how it really brings so much of that real, like, pop, dance, euphoria, but it has more of a smooth silkiness of R&B soul, like euphoria. It combines. It's like a retro groovy track. I did a review of Taste. Go check it out. Gives us a nice new taste. But that song right there in itself, it just stands out automatically. It's because she really does, sing very well. She has a lot of that, like, really, like, her voice commands with so much, like, presence, where it's like she sings naturally, it's on beat. But this song right here, Taste, is really good. I love it. On Sight. On Sight, I love it because it has like that R&B to it. It has more of like that flavorful like R&B soul with that real. This is like R&B in its form, like R&B in its like finest. R&B like R&B soul, rhythm and blues, and the way how her voice is beautiful, it's layered and it just glides throughout the song. You know, she's really pushing her vocals. She's really singing with so much confidence and so much charisma. Where when this is what I love about singers in general. Coco Jones brings so much of that really like, you know, her voice is very airy and sultry. And that's what I love about this record. This record on site is really good. Um, Very like it just brings you in and gives you goosebumps. AEOMG. This song, it's a banger. I love it. I love the mixture of R&B, soul, electro, electronica pop, but with a mixture of that alternative sound. And this is the thing, she really nailed it because there's this thing where R&B artists sometimes, you know, people they underestimate like, oh, they don't really they can do R&B but like bring a new sound, they top into like that pop electronica alternative. This song's a banger right here. I love it. I really really love it. And it's so like it's something unique, it's refreshing, it's different. It's like it's very, especially with the production, the beat, it just drops. It just takes you on a psychedelic kind of like a wave to it. Now these tracks like Taste and Unsight and AEOMG, it gives more of a confidence, sexy vibe feels of her, you know, sexy with her as a young woman, and just really, you know, having that declaration of that. And I love those records. Those records are really good. All right, here we go. Prince is another standout track, and this song is pretty much another track that's really like very personal. It's more of a breakup anthem, and this is one of her. And this is another song that's really more like it just takes you in, like it just draws you in. It just takes you to another element. You feel so much vulnerability. You feel a lot of emotion. You feel a lot of anger. You feel a lot of disrespect. You feel a lot of like, wow, I can relate to this. And she literally with this song, here we go. It was like this song is like more of a, I would say, a ballad record. It just draws you in. It's like the pull strings of the heartstrings, like a harp sound to it. But it's more R&B, soul, rhythm and blues, and it has that Motown feel to it. But Coco Jones, she just makes it as her own. She just flipped the script and she just carved it as her own. So it's really good. It's a really good ballad, and her vocals are strong on this record. She's really singing her heart out on this record. So, and I can't leave saying that because like she takes you there. She can really sing. Very. She just as a powerhouse vocals. Her as a vocalist, her range, even with a record like that, her range is like really unique. It just takes you there. Other Side of Love, that song's a good song. Why Not More featuring YG Marley. I love this song. Really nice, really slow. Like it's not a slow song, but it's groovy. It's like a very Caribbean vibe to it. And mesh with R&B soul pop, but more of like the Caribbean vibe. Shout out to YG Marley. I know who YG Marley is. I mean, you know, Bob Marley's Bob Marley's Bob Marley's child, okay? Bob Marley's child. I know last name Marley. I think of Bob Marley. So duh. So with that being said, he did his thing. I love the collaboration on here. I love the way how you know he flows, he sings on the record, and you know his voice is very good, very with confidence, and we just ooze with so much like very their rhythm and blues to it. This collaboration is really good. I feel like this is one of my favorite collaborations on this album because it just brings the essence of a duet of a woman and a man singing, a female and male singing. I feel like Coco Jones, she should keep doing stuff like that. She should keep doing more duets because it really feels with her. It just brings a lot of like that aesthetic. It brings a lot of that collaboration and it has so much that really like really feel good. Like whoa, like I'm. It's like it just brings us like the good old. I would say the nostalgia days of how people can really like sing on a track. They did a great job on this record. The collaborations, she got two collaborations, another collaboration, she got Future on there. That record is okay. It didn't really bring any light for real. It just was blah to me, but it's okay. He did his thing though. He did his thing. I like his. I do. I will say this. I like the electronica vibe, like trap rap, and it works for him. It does. It does work. You. This song, I love you. This is one of the songs where Coco's in like that love, like stage and relationship, and more like the sultry feeling. And I love how it's like it's really smooth and rhythm and blues, and it just brings a lot of that really flavor and euphoria. It just brings like a like that. It's like that kind of R&B. This song is an R&B record where it's like it's listenable. It's really nice. It's really cool, but and it's very like being like in love and stuff. And I love that record, and I play that record a lot. It's really good. I love how the production switches up the vibe. It's more just like a really nice R&B rhythm and blues and that soul to it. This song is good. By myself. Oh, and even with the you, she just want to be. She what that person that she want to be with. She wants to be with that person. That's the person that she wants to be with. Oh, I'm talking about on the record of you. So the record of you, she's pretty much explaining her feelings and her emotions of that person, how that person makes her feel about love and stuff, which is great. Then the By Myself record, it's a good record. I love it. It's like empowerment. It's kind of like, self reflection and being something that like she definitely has a lot of that. Okay, I would say she's pretty much just claiming who she is and just staying true to herself and just yeah, just being Coco. I love it. It's really good. Overall, how do I feel about Why Not More? It's a pretty good debut album. I'm lying. It's a really, really amazing debut album because, like I said, with these album reviews, it's like this girl really takes a lot of time. And I literally, this whole thing, my R&B is, you know, not relevant anymore. We'll just leave that stuff out the window because Coco Jones, she's one of those. She's really pretty much in the lane where she is really that really gifted and her aesthetic, especially when I was listening to all her music. I said, you know what? Literally, what I didn't tell you, that EP, what I didn't tell you. Look up that review that I did. What I didn't tell you. Get Since '92. What I didn't tell you. She has a very really solid lane in her music. She's her artistry is really rich, enriched with R&B. You hear her vocals, you hear her soul, her sultry. I would say her. It's kind of like she just really brings what is supposed to be R&B, but she's doing it her way. And we know it's Coco Jones, and we know we can hear who Coco Jones is. Like her sound is really good, it's distinct, and it has a lot of that really like I would say. I mean, she just really like is pretty much she can sing very well. She can she's singing, and then it's natural, and then at the same time, she's just a natural like bona fide talent. And as a fan of hers, I'm like, what's really amazing, her growth on this album. Like from for her debut album to be that good, she put a lot of time, she put a lot of effort into this, and I feel like Why Not More is one of those records where it does stand out, and I feel like it's one of the best debut albums I've heard in 2025 for me, because as I was looking at it from a place of how even music, R&B, and even with pop, even with her like songs that she's really colliding with, infusing with the R&B and pop sound, but it works very well for her. She blends with her harmonies, very melodic on this debut album. I mean, no, like, we hear Coco Jones. I mean, this is Coco Jones. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna give this Why Not More a 5 out of 5. She snatched, she blazed, she aced across all, just a 5 out of 5. I love the art cover. It's beautiful. Blue is one of my favorite colors. The sky blue, very beautiful pigmented in the background. Just how beautiful it is. And then her, her like the, beautiful, fierce, sexy, independent, and like giving me like, yo, I'm here, hands down, period. So that being said, guys, Coco Jones fans, share your thoughts and your opinions. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. Stay tuned next episode. Get Since 92. I see y'all next time. Peace. Girl, Coco Jones. Amazing album. Keep doing your thing, girl. Alright, y'all. Your girl's signing out.